Hello everyone, and welcome to a new video. In today's video, I'm going to take you on a tour of my fictional map, Whistleton Yard. That is the most original name that I could come up with. It may sound silly, but I've seen sillier town names, or crazier town names, but I thought I'd show you the map. It's a private map, obviously, and it's probably, I guess you consider amateur, but it's one of my better, well-made maps. It's one of my personal favorites, though I'm not really much of a map maker. When I play this game, it's usually I'm like with Andrew and we're rail fanning, doing fictional rail fanning. But in today's video, we're going to take a look at my map, Whistleton Yard. Now you're probably wondering, what is all this? This doesn't look like a map. You're right. This is part of the map, but this is the the behind the scenes part. This is where I would usually, if I come over here, I don't want to spoil too much of the map yet, but this is where I'd spawn trains to get them set up. Because I didn't want to where the map just is only where you can see, because then you can't get trains to speed. This is simply so I can spawn a train, like let's say me and Andrew are rail fanning over by the yard. This is simply where I can spawn a train and get it up to speed by the time it gets there, so it can fly on by and then we can get to the next. So let's get to the actual map. We have a yard exit here. Now I would like you to note that we'll go through the yard first, but I'd like you to look at my 10 out of 10 track building. I'm not really much of a track builder, as you can see. Because you can tell this yard is very, very realistic. Look at how sharp those curves are. Look at how straight and nice this track looks. Look at this loop here. Look at how very non-straight it is. This is like this right here is the straightest track in the whole yard. But over here we have the yard tracks and a main track. My idea is that the main track is where trains could pull in or something, or let's say there's something on the main line that needs to get off or something, then they can pull in here, go on the main track, and then pull up here and just sit down. Yard track, self-explanatory, Trainz yard. Not a lot of trains run out here though. I will put all the symbols that run out of here and run into this yard on screen now. I'll put them on. Over here is the storage track. This part right here, the storage track, was inspired by the storage track at the Butts, which is like the only inspiration. I just wanted something where I could store cool stuff if I wanted to. So I'd be like, oh look at all that stuff in the storage line. Over here is the engine area. I completely forgot you were back here. Hi, Foxy. I don't remember where I got him. If I remember where I got him, I'll put it in the link. I'll put it in the description below, because I think I have an idea of where I downloaded this guy. But I completely forgot Foxy's here. So damn. I guess. So this is what he was doing in between in the second movie. If y'all seen it, the ending. I'm not going to spoil it for those who haven't seen it. They all, the animatronics. This is what he must have been doing in between. Those things. I'm trying not to be spoil. Actually, okay. Spoiler warning. 3, 2, 1. If you want to skip this, spoiler. So if you can skip this. In the movie, the classics, they destroy the toys, and they take a little while from when Mike goes to get them to get to his house. So maybe this is what he was doing. He was checking out a rail yard for some reason. But spoiler over. We got some, or also he could be picking out his next target because there are employees around here. But hold on. High junction overlays. As you can see, we have a little, engine shed, well, I have no idea. This right here is I guess the office of the yard. We got some employees, some maintenance of way vehicles. I mean, that's guaranteed. Oh yeah, I have the game paused if you're wondering, so yeah, we'll have it unpaused. Makes it less, I guess, more lively. But yeah, you can see we got some employees standing around, doing things, talking, chatting. We got some employees doing something here. Maybe this guy's doing something when locomotives pass. But yeah, then the yard tracks, the main track, and then we come out this way to the main area. We have a little crossbuck thing here. I think I'm going to add some more gravel so it actually connects up to, the road or something. I don't know what I was doing with it. More maybe, there's a dirt road, you go across it, and then it comes down here, and then you can drive on down to the signal in case they need a recrew. But then again, why couldn't... Well, then again, they can always just walk from here to there. I'll figure it out. Or I'll just move the crossbucks. But they've been here since some of the, I guess, our earlier versions of the map, so I guess you could consider this a legacy part. This is a classic part of the map. Then we got this 10 out of 10 incline. We got some friggin' like Saluda grade levels of incline here. I know my track building is great. It's even floating too. Very much attention to detail. Sarcasm, by the way. We got the most. This is the Tire Destroyer 5000 right here, as you can see. If you want to destroy and obliterate your vehicle, right here is the chance. Some crossings. I do want to give a heads up, and also the lighting's not getting well, but I just want to give a heads up. The crossings don't work on this map because I personally just think crossings are impossible to set up. So these are, I guess you could say, these are more of like static display. They don't actually do anything. But yeah, we got crossing here. So if a train were to go by, these won't go down. I think crossings are just too complicated and are just, I would say, unreasonably hard to implement. So, and also I just really don't want to. So I might in the future. But down here we got a switch for CSX, which may interest you. Or the 5 of you that watch this. I'll explain that in a minute. I like to explain the inspiration here. When I was first building this yard in 2023, my main inspiration for this was Irondale. The yard in Irondale is what was a main inspiration, which is why there's 2 main lines and in the yard here. That was one of the major inspirations was Irondale. So, major inspiration was Irondale. So, yeah. We go down here, main line, and then we have the TNCR. What is the TNCR, you might ask? Well, short line. This little short line I have here. I have like 1 or 2 locomotives that I reskinned for it. One of them is kind of buggy and broken. The other one works fine. Like I could probably... This is the one that actually works. It's a CSX-8 that I reskinned. As you can see. So. Why isn't this top thing going away? No. But yeah, continuing on. We got a little old spur here. I don't know what I was... That's just like an old abandoned like spur track. Or like, my logic is that they just store like old rail cars and stuff on it. It's not really... That's all it's really used for. But I'm continuing on. We got, let's see. We go further down. Now, this wasn't an original part of the map. You can see where the road ends. As I mentioned, this is kind of like those rail fending maps where it's only when it's meant to be seen from like 1 or 2 places. Like, you're supposed to go like here. You're not supposed to see the road go off and end. Kind of like that. Besides, we don't really see those parts. But we got a diamond here. This is the Whistleton Diamond. Fun fact, this was never part of the map. I added this. Though this is the second version of the yard. I mean, not the yard, but the diamond. So originally, I weirdly made Whistleton Diamond, I guess you could call it version 1, a separate map. Even my buddy Andrew pointed out that that's kind of weird, now why not just attach it to the main one? So I did. I would later, I think it was about 2025, I went in and added this. So there's a diamond here. This is also CSX. You can see here, this is the CSX track here, double track NS, single track CSX. There's another crossing here, just like the other one, doesn't work. Go further down. You may have also noticed all these older signals here. This is just so that all the nicer looking signals function properly. So that if I have a train coming, well, I guess if I have a train coming, this will light up green, and then the train will have a green signal until off the map. So that's what the old signals are here for. It's simply just so that the signals work properly. And then, same story as the other side, it goes off this way. I might continue off that way. But, now to my logic. So this is supposed to be also... So I have it to where CSX runs through here, because simply I just wanted to have an excuse to use my CSX stuff. Like, hold on. Like, I just simply wanted to excuse to use my CSX locomotives. Yep, got some faulty engines, some engines missing dependencies, classic trains. But yeah, we got some older signal styles here. Same story, goes off this way. nothing. I guess you could call it like the staging area. It's where trains are prepped up so that I can get them up to full speed by the time they get to me and Andrew. Yeah. This depot here is taken from Mojave, I believe. I believe this is the Tehachapi depot. But I just kind of like the way it looks, and it does look really nice here. Got a little parking lot, of course. I'm gonna say like just like Tehachapi, there's like a gift shop and stuff in there, so you could go in and go in, buy some merchandise. Well, not even merch, but like go buy some stuff in there. But yeah, so we got the double track NS and the single track CSX. I'll put up all the symbols that I currently have on screen now. So you can see, I guess, what runs through here in this fictional world. This is also very fictional because I guess you could say I am a bit of a foamer. I also know the crossing doesn't work. Who could have figured? They do look nice though. I like this concrete thing. It makes it look more realistic. It does look nice. What I was going to say before my ADHD kicked in was that my world is very fictional because in my world, stuff like the standard Cab-9s are still in service and were never rebuilt. My world is very fictionalized, and like engines like the Dash 8s and all that are still in active service. Basically, it's like 2018/19 still, even though the modern day year is 2026. It's a fictionalized version where retired engines are mostly still in service. Like 2018 happened, freight went at an all-time high, and in my world, that never went away, meaning railroads really couldn't retire much. There's also some fictional rebuilds and stuff in here too, but that's what I was going to say before my ADHD kicked in and I got obsessed over friggin' a crossing and then started talking about other things. So, but yeah, back to past me. But also similar to the other one, after a little bit, as you can see, it just kind of goes off. The road continues. I think I have plans to like build some more stuff. I think I have some ideas to build some stuff right here. More things to rail fan at. I'll get to them at some point. But then we're over here. CSX track goes by. Yes, there are trees this close to the tracks. No, the trains pass by perfectly fine. And then it goes off this way. And then boom, bada bing, bada boom, connects up to the Whistleton area. Now, neatly, the NS signals are always active, but I have it to where the CSX signals are approach lit. So it's more, I guess, prototypical, because most CSX signals are approach lit. But yeah. But you also may notice, wait a minute, what is this? Well, here's the town of Whistleton. Yeah, I actually made the town. We'll get to that in the skyline over there in just a second. We got a Kroger, a Walmart, which is a massive Walmart, and a classic one, an old Walmart. It's massive though. Oh, we got, I believe this is a Waffle House. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's a Waffle House. We got a McDonald's. All good American towns have a McDonald's. Tell me one that doesn't have one. A little gas station here, like a... I think I only chose this because it says Coffees, and I think this is... And because of, I chose it because of Coffees, and, Coffees Cliff. It's spelled the exact same way, too. But we got some little businesses, bookshop, farmer's market, some other random restaurants and businesses. Makes the town feel alive. We got a Shell gas station. No town is complete without the giant, the thing itself. Dollar General. I only added it because it's, like, these things are everywhere. Have you not, like, if you sell a plot of land, 2 weeks later, a Dollar General will be there. Like, they are everywhere. So, if I need them, I should probably add another one over here, make it more, I guess, historically accurate, to have multiple Dollar Generals. Then we got our highway. I know, you're probably thinking, this is a lot of detail for stuff you practically never see. And it is, because we rarely, if ever, see this. Whenever we're rail fanning, we're always there. So, meaning this is basically completely useless, but I just wanted to add it just cuz. And here's Godzilla. Yeah. Got him, downloaded him from the same place I got that Foxy, so I'll link it down below the site that I got them from. Again, I think just like Foxy, I don't know if I explained. I think I just added him and Foxy on this map just for fun. Just, that's the whole reason, just fun. because I just thought it'd be funny if Godzilla and Foxy were here. So, yeah. And, I think that's actually about it. It's not a huge map. Road goes off this way, ends, and you can see. So if I were to go, like, right here, and I go like this. This is what me and Andrew, when we're rail fanning, this is what me and him usually see. This way, and then that way. So, and then same with the diamond. Here's the whole map for scale. That's the entire map. It's not a big map by chance. Oh, you know, not a big map, but it's decently sized. But yeah, we got the diamond here. Same story. You can't really see much. So, but yeah. That's about it. Just wanted to show you my map of Whistleton. If I have any, I'll show some footage of trains running on it in just a second. I'll show some footage of, random stuff running on it. It's a nice looking map. It's one of my personal favorites, as it's one of the better maps I've made. So, I think I do have plans to go, well, oh yeah, that's pretty big. That is actually decently sized. But yeah, I think I think my plan is everything else like this over here, the whole yard itself is I'm gonna leave that alone. But I think I am gonna add something here, as the road does run along, but I think I am planning on adding some more stuff. Maybe even continuing the town off this way. So, might even add an industry or something. But, yeah, this is the town of Whistleton. I don't know if anything else that I have that I should be looking for. Just one last sweep of the yard. Oh yeah, I have this U.S. Express Enterprises truck here. Mainly because just wanted something non-NS, and also B51. I think it's a B62 Mac. It's either B51 or B52, or it's one of those. But this truck, a red variant of it, showed up in Maximum Overdrive hauling a flatbed trailer. It's also another reason I picked it. I love Maximum Overdrive. Personal favorite movie. It's just so stupid and fun, and also has a lot of old and vintage trucks that I didn't even know existed. Similar story, but I also just kind of wanted a dump truck too. It's got like gravel and ballast. Flatbed truck, just kind of wanted some more trucks besides, maintenance away or high rails. Just some dudes relaxing here, waiting to be called into action. I'm aware that this is a British flag, like a British, what is it, like a British boxcar or something. But, or I guess a van. But I didn't, there's not really much, I haven't really found much American employees, so. But yeah, got just some random parts. Yes, I think this is a steam locomotive wheel. But I don't really have a lot of parts. This is kind of what I had to work with. And I think that's about it. Yeah, this is a coal pile here, but I think my idea was that it's like, they just like, at the end of an old track, we have like a bunch of dirt or stuff at the end. You've seen that before, so that's kind of why. I think that's about it. Let me try to think. Look at this car. It's in the ground. That's how you destroy your car in 5 seconds. That's the destroy your car road. Yeah, I think there's some more. I think there's one last thing behind the TNCR shops, or the North Carolina Railroad. Oh yeah, there's a boiler back here. I kind of just wondered. Originally, I believe this boiler was actually behind the Whistleton yard shops, but I think I've since moved it here. So you could say like maybe they owned a steam engine, and this is an old boiler they had to throw at or something, or this was just some old boiler they found or something. Turntable, why not? It's a short line. You can say maybe they had this, the turntables already here on the track, and then the track just ends here. The railroad ends here. I don't think I have really any plans to continue it off this way, at least for now. Those plans might change, but yeah. Yeah, that's about it. I just wanted to show you my map of what I call Whistleton Yard. To quickly give a quick explanation on why Whistleton Yard and where is it located. It was just like the most original name I could think of. Because it's either Whistleton Yard, or I could have called it something like Jackson or Johnson Yard or something, and that doesn't sound like a great yard. But I just chose Whistleton. I don't know why. I think I just liked it. It may sound a little silly, but it's pretty good. I like the name. And it's located, I'm going to say this is located in North Carolina. So, if the symbols probably didn't give it away that it's located in North Carolina. So, I didn't want to set it in Alabama. I kind of wanted North Carolina. Did that car change? I've had the game paused. Wait. The cars are changing. Wait, if I go back out and come back in. Huh, I didn't realize the cars changed when you zoomed out and in. I thought they were the same. Anyways. Yeah, well, that ought to do it. So, I hope y'all enjoyed this little video. Just wanted to show off this map. It's one of my favorites. I have plans to do some more stuff to it. Like I might add some more things or improve some things here and there. But certain things just deserve to be kept. Oh wait. Yeah. No trespassing. Norfolk Southern Court. This is an NS line after all. I think there's another one. I think there was a Norfolk and Western one that I had, but I might have removed that. Is there? I'm pretty sure I added a Norfolk and Western one somewhere. I'll have to check the dependencies, and I'll put on screen if I did actually add one, and if I can find it. Though I might not have. So, but alright, yeah, that's basically the yard. Yeah, so this is the engine area again. Another thing I want to point out is that you can see it connects over here. And this is a little loop because I just wanted something where I guess you could explain how engines turn around. They just come up here, turn around, go back out. And then this is just simply an engine thing so they can get onto this track and couple up to, I guess, the other end of the train if they're leaving that way. Though, because me and my buddy usually rail fan over there, where that crossing is, I have no trains that leave this way. There are no trains that leave the yard this way, for that exact reason. Because of the fact that we're rail fanning here, so I wanted any trains that come out of the yard to come this way, so that we can see them. So there are no trains that come out that other end, though there probably should be for realism. So, but yeah, hope y'all enjoyed, and I'll see you guys again very, very soon. Later.